Okay, so before I do what I'm gonna do, well, it's gonna take forever to pull these comics back. Before I get into what I'm gonna do for the video, I want to do a quick update video. So I did get some new stuff. I just realized I could. Anyways, I got some new stuff. I'm not gonna show you guys any of it until I get everything. The one I'm just waiting on one of them. It said coming May 7th to May 12th, so that's 2 days from now. So Thursday to next Tuesday. So I expect that hopefully earlier than May 12th. May 11th. Watch. Well, so okay. So what happens is there's a lot of things I remember to say because important, I guess. So it says May 7th to May 12th. I click on it to say click track package. It says May 12th. But one of the things I got said it was coming in on Sunday, and it came in on Saturday. So, and it was like it was Saturday. I checked on Saturday. It was like 2 hours later, and it came in. So, and I checked. I refreshed the page. It wasn't like on an older page or whatever. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll come in earlier. But when it comes in, I'll show everything I got at once. And then that'll be that. And I'll have to wait for my birthday, which is later this month. And I might do the same thing, waiting for everything to come in the mail. At least for what I'm getting for what parents are getting for me. What I'm getting for myself. Okay, so now on to... I don't know if I did this before, but I'm going to go through all the, like, comic things, like all the editions, I guess you would say. First, you get something like... Oh, I didn't get any regular ones. Just bear with me. This is... I'm not going to show a DC one for that, but you get something like this. This is $3.99, just a regular comic. Ones you can find in pretty much any comic store. I don't know about this one specifically. I don't know if this is one I got in a grab bag or if I bought myself. Because when I had extra money, instead of saving it, I would just spend it because I'm an idiot. I got I have $3. I have $4 left. Oh yeah, I can get a comic. Let's get one. Let's get a random one. Then you get ones like this that are a little bit thicker. So they jack up the price. Usually they'll do this for a #1, like for Iron Man 2099. Oh, bad example, they're all $5 for whatever reason. But for a lot of #1s, they'll jack up the price, even though it's the same page length as another book, minus a few pages. Now this one is made of a different material for the cover, so at least it makes sense, but they make the price a little bit more expensive. I wonder if #2 is also the same price. And these ones, the ones I'd almost always get, no matter what. These are dollar comics. It's exactly what it sounds like. This is DC's version of it. It's the same amount of pages. There was the Teen Titans one I showed you guys. It was still $3.99. I mean, it was still $1. Then you get a bigger one like this. That's $3.99. This would be $5 if it was Marvel. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's $4.99. There's one that was the same amount of pages, same thing, and it was $3.99. This is their 80-page Giants. Almost always $9.99 because it's all new thingies, all new stuffs. And then here's the Marvel True Believers one over there. And then this is the 100-page Giant, which I showed you guys before. So I just wasted you guys' time. You're welcome. And my time, too. What was the other thing I wanted to show you? Oh yeah, the face similes. So I really like the way that DC did theirs. And I know that all Marvel has to do is get one that's that amount of pages, but it's just one of those things that I guess you guys find. It sounds weird to me saying it like that. I'm just trying to say things to pass the time because Here's one that's Marvel Tales. $7.99. It's all reprints. Every last thing is a reprint, and they jacked up the price to $7.99. because it has more than one in it, so I guess it makes sense. Here's Marvel's facsimiles, which means it has all the ads of the original book. I like it. I like it when it's an older one. The only thing I don't like is the paper. It's the same kind of paper. It feels the same as a normal Marvel book. And yeah, DC does the same with that, but at least it makes it feel like it's an older book. So you get even more of a feel for it, I guess you could say. And here it's DC's the answer to that, I guess you could say. Facsimiles. Again, all the ads in every single page too. So if like there was ever a reprint that you wanted to get on the book itself. Oh, and these are almost always. This one was $3.99, right? Yeah, $3.99 for that one. But for the Marvel one, which is the same amount of pages, maybe even less, it's $4.99 because Marvel is a bunch of hacks. I wonder why the comic industry is failing. That's not the only reason. If that were the only reason, that would be a super easy fix. Then you get the graphic novels. This is a normal DC one. Normal size, normal everything. $16.99. Sometimes it's $15.99 or $14.99. It just all depends. And you get a bigger one like this. This is $24.99 list price. A little bigger. This is DC's. From what I can gather, their complete collection. So it's Jeff Johns, the complete collection, volume 1. 6, I think, or 6 or 7. I don't even know if he's even stopped doing them. I think he has. I could be wrong. This is more than I usually have, because I think this is 7 issues, if I'm not mistaken. I just can't find it. Which is weird, because it should be on the back. First 6 issues, not 7. No, 6? That was 7. Marvel 1, the DC ones are usually 5 to 8. Sometimes it's 8 for Marvel, but almost always 8 for DC, because DC knows where it's at, I guess. I just know that because Court of Owls, I think, was the first 7 or 8 issues. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. I should have gotten that one out then instead. And this is the milestones, so they can check out the price. This is $34.99. I don't know if it's the entire. It's not the entire thing, but I think it's excluding the tie-ins. I think it's the entire Mutant Massacre storyline. And I know they have a Mutant Massacre omnibus, so obviously it's not the complete thing. Oh, here's a regular Marvel one. This is 6 through 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 6 issues. Like the X-Men book. This one retails for $15.99, and the X-Men one, which is an older one, retailed for... Oh, I can't see it. It's just a sticker. In a way. Then you get like a complete collection from them, which is $34.99, done by Rick Remender. This is out of print. I found that it's still at Newberry, so. Then they have the Epic collection. They have more than just this one, thankfully. This is a library book. This one retailed for $39.99, which is the usual price. I'm not going to go through how the paper looks, because you probably can't see it for yourself. No, it's not all of them. And then this is a normal Ultimate Spider-Man book, which retails for $15.99. Their Epic collection is like their Marvel Masterworks, but just more pages. Like it's a softcover version of that. I'll show you a hard. No, I don't have a hardcover version. Never mind. Oh, I should. I should have grabbed one. And then here's a more thicker one. It's like an Ultimate Collection, book 1, and this one was $24.99, which is what the price should normally be for something like that. I don't know why it isn't. Here's the Fantastic Four Marvel Masterwork. These are super expensive. $54.99. I paid like $10 or $15 for it, I think it was. It's $30 now at Newberry. You always want to get that at a lowered price. You'd never want to pay full price for it. It's not worth that much. And these, why'd they go right to the omnibus? Oh well. These are the omnibuses. I don't have any DC ones. They're usually this big, but you can get one that's smaller like this. I accidentally did that. Okay, so what did I? I don't know. I don't want to show you guys. I'm really adamant against showing you guys any of my new books until I get everything in the mail. Mainly because I unboxed it myself, and you know, I want to do that for you guys. Marvel Knights. This is Marvel Knights 1. This is still $100, but they have like the books, but they have a bunch of extra stuff in it. Like, at least for one of the newer books I got, the new stuff wasn't that much. It wasn't like a whole lot. So it wouldn't constitute how big the book is. I don't know why I just did that. This one's $125. One of the very few Marvel books that the price thing is good. This one I'm actually gonna sell. I think I didn't like the first book story in it. So if you're interested, 1.5. This one's $50. They usually, I'd say, well, these are got less pages in them, so it's probably like up to 20. And then the Marvel Masterworks is like 10. And this is a normal, you get like a hardcover one. This is DC Archives, by the way. It collects all the older books in chronological order, I think. I know Marvel, they do that. That's the whole selling point. This is a normal DC hardcover. I'm not doing like a good job of explaining things. I think it's because like I feel like you guys already know. There's not much to say about it. I don't know. Because I don't usually like to go like by, oh, it's 11 by 14. This one was $30, but I got it for 15, so half off. Nice. They're usually this big. They're usually the same amount of pages as the soft cover. So unless you're a hardcover only type person, which you must be rich, because how the hell could you afford that many? Although there could be someone who only has like 5 of them. So, but these are almost always exclusively hardcover. These are black label books, and you can tell it's like a album size thingy. And because it was a bigger format, like wider format, it's $30, even though it only collects 3 issues, but it's thicker. The issues are much longer than normal. That's their black label line. It's almost always 17 and up. But the Superman one I read, which was not good at all, and I regret buying it for full price. At full price. Yeah, I did have one. Whoops. I wish to show you one of the newer books I got. It's a great idea. It's such an idiot. And then this could be considered an oversized hardcover. But this is Marvel's one. It's just a little bit bigger. It's the same books. Like the book itself is something like this. The size comparison. And I think you guys can tell. But this one you probably couldn't, so that's why I did that. And I don't know if all of them come with a bonus digital edition, but mine did. No, all of the oversized hardcovers. This one, obviously, all the ones you have should come with this, but it's expired, so unless they have a second printing somewhere, you can't get the digital version, which is a shame. I don't know why. It's just a shame. I don't know why Marvel doesn't do that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If I can afford it, which is ironic that I said that, I'd like to get the biggest one possible, so probably an omnibus, but only if I'm sure, which didn't sway me from getting what I got for some of them, one of the things I'm getting. Which didn't sway me because I didn't even start one of the ones, and I got the second volume of it, which is great. But if I know it's going to be good, I'll get an omnibus. But if I'm unsure, I'll probably get it digitally or something. I don't know. Probably they have at the library. I don't know. That's pretty much it. The one I would suggest you guys get is just the normal version, because it's while it is expensive, $15.99 for 6 issues of a book. I have to 5 issues of a book, or 6 actually. 6, sorry. What's it? 5 or 6. Anyways, for that price, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6. It's good because 6 times 4 is 24, and they're usually $4, $3.99 for each issue. So it's cheaper to get, way cheaper actually, to get the collected editions. That's what they call them. And I'm an idiot, and I get these. I'm so reluctant to get into this one. I didn't like the first Power Pack. I didn't hate it. It was just weird. I hope this one won't be as weird, because I did like the characters. So provided it's not as weird, I like it. I don't know why I'm trilling on. Alright, bye.